finally here, episode 1 of Movie Rant. Thank you for tuning in if you are new, and if you are subscribed, thank you again for tuning in. It's great to have the support, and the channel is growing quite well, so all your support is greatly appreciated. Now, today, we should be discussing the movie The Grey, starring Liam Neeson, the Irish actor. I like him. Most of his films, a bit samey now, he's getting older, but hey-ho, he's a good actor. I like him. Just to let you know, there are spoilers about throughout all aspects of this film, especially the ending. So if that's not for you, don't bother watching it, just to be frank. And if you're not first and you want to see and you enjoy films being criticised and little aspects that I spot that you may also not like, keep watching. I'll be right with that, to be honest. And maybe if you want to watch, maybe watch the other stuff I brought out before. Absolutely awesome. Right, let's get cracking. If you've seen this film, you'll know that in the opening 15 or 20 minutes, it's the slow build of the film. It's set in Alaska, where they're oilmen, they're digging for oil, basically. And Liam Neeson's character, he's a security guard, basically, with a rifle. He's protecting the workmen from wolves. And what I didn't like, personally, is the lighting. I know that most of the scene was set... Well, most of the scenes at the start are set at night, but even then you could have a bit more... And there is lighting from the camp where they work, but honestly I just found it too dark. I had to get really close to the TV, like this close, and I scared you, sorry. And I just didn't like... Yeah, it was hard to watch. Actually, there's more aspects of that throughout the film. There's patches where it's either quite good or too dark. I know the scene's meant to be at night, but personally, I found that hard to watch, even with my glasses on at about 6 feet away or 8 feet away from the TV. I struggled to watch it. It bugged the hell out of me. Kind of ruined the experience. I couldn't relax with a Jack Daniels or just having a hearty snack. Yeah, it was hard to focus on, and I was focusing more on trying to see than actually trying to listen to the lines the actors were trying to portray. And point 2 on my list of ranty things that bug the hell out of me is the cinematography, but also the editing as well. I felt there were some scenes that weren't needed. If you've seen the film, you might know what I mean. Well, know what I mean, see what I mean. There's scenes where there are... Liam Neeson's character, he keeps getting flashbacks to where he's with his girlfriend or his wife, lying in bed. It's nice and sunny, bright, and they just lie there. And I don't know why, 1 or 2, absolutely fine. I'm okay with that. But every 20 minutes or every half an hour, like when he's daydreaming or when he falls asleep or if he's unconscious, it's not bloody needed. It just ruins the flow of the film. It was hard enough to watch it with the bad lighting, and little scenes like this just weren't needed. And that's the main thing about the filming. I don't know but yeah, cinematography and editing, I assume that's a bit part of that. They could have edited those bits out, would have made it so much better, would have made the film a bit smaller, but I think they could have put in a bit more action. I know it's hard to, when they're trying to make their way through snow and hills and trees and wolves, it's hard to get a bit, try to squeeze it in. They're trying to capture the vastness of the country and the landscape they're going through. But it's just, those scenes were not needed. Some scenes with the men that survived the plane crash. Again, spoilers, if you don't like it, turn over. If not, keep watching, it's fine. Yeah, there were just some scenes that weren't needed and some that weren't really... When they were done, they weren't done well. And there are others, as I said, that they weren't needed. Now, in a movie like this, when it's especially a film when there's a group of people being chased by a group of creatures or a creature, and subconsciously, even if you've not got it yet, you just have a feeling that they're going to get killed off one by one till there's one left, maybe 2, or maybe none at all. You would hope that if there's a group of people being attacked by a group of wolves, they would all die with all the wolves. They'd be killed the same way. Especially when there's a character, it gets near to the end of the film, and there's 2 left, Liam Neeson and one more bloke. Now, all the other actors before, they've died being attacked by wolves at night, being left alone, and they've been attacked when they've not realised. They've tried to get back to him, they're dead. Oh no, wolves killed them, fine. There's 2 where there was one player, an actor. It wasn't really clear how he got hurt. and he gets progressively progressively worse with illness throughout the film. We don't know what's actually wrong with him, and then he just dies in a blizzard. Not because the blizzard killed him. It's just something whatever was wrong with him killed him, and then the cold just made it look a lot worse than what it was. So that was a bit annoying. Secondly, as I said, the scene where there's Liam Neeson and one actor left. Liam Neeson, he makes it to the end of the bloody film, but we'll get to that in a bit. The other actor, you'd think if he got that far, they'd give him a better, more worthwhile death or heroic death. No, maybe he's saving Liam Neeson's life or something like that. He dies jumping in a waterfall. Jumping? I can't know. He either jump or fell into this waterfall. He was being washed away, and he gets his foot stuck in some rocks, and he gets drowned with like that much water above his head, like that much. I'm like, why? What's the point? Give the bloke a death that's actually worth putting on cinema, instead of accidentally drowning because he has big feet stuck between a rock. It just seems a bit daft to me, to be honest with you. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, but it just bugs the hell out of me that you go all the way killing most of them off the same way. Fine, it's a film about men versus wolves kill the people, fine. But being killed by two rocks, it's just, why? Maybe they want to make a change, I don't know, but just bug the hell out of me. Now we get to the ending of the film. Again, spoilers. If you've got this far, you might as well watch the rest of it. So yeah, the ending. You'll know that Liam Neeson's character, unfortunately, he makes it all the way to the end of the film, only to realise he stumbled into the den of the wolves that have been tracking him. I'm not sure whether the wolves have been corralling them that way towards where they want them to go, so they can attack them a lot easier, or, well, them, whoever who was left. But yeah, it's a bit. To be honest, the ending. The build up to the building. Well, if this makes sense, the build up in the ending to the final scene was really good, and I was like, oh, it's going to kick off. It's going to be Liam Neeson against a wolf. He's got some little miniature bottles tucked between his fingers with tape. He's got a knife taped to his hand. He's staring the wolf down. He reads off these 5 lines which he mentions at the start of the film, and he says them out loud as well before he's meant to fight the wolf, and you're meant to see that. I feel they should have, but you don't. It just zooms in like that much. You see his eyebrows go down, and then you hear the wolf growl, and then him go like that against the camera, and then it just goes black. Why? That's the bit. That's why I was watching this film. That's the bit worth sitting throughout this film. It's a good film, but it's a slow burner. There's spread out kills along the way, which is fine. But you know, the reasons I'm ranting about now, to be honest with you, kind of made it difficult to watch. But this was a bit I was like, yes, this is worth watching this film again, just to get to this bit, and it blacks out. I personally would want probably daft. What's the word? I don't know. Sorry, my mind's blank. But you know what I mean. I would want the scene with Liam Neeson fighting the wolf. I would like it to be like the end of The Lion King, where Scar gets attacked by all the hyenas, and then it just like raises up into the sky, and you see the shadows, or you know the wool hair, or blood, or crap like that. I'd prefer to see that. That would be such a better ending. But if all you see is just that much of Liam Neeson's face, he runs towards the camera, blackout. That's it. So it just leaves you to your own devices. Why? That's not the point. It would be such a better film if you actually saw the fight, him going out in a blaze of glory, killing the alpha male wolf, and then if he got attacked by all the others, then fair enough. But at least we got to see him kind of do one last gesture before he gets absolutely ripped apart. And I felt that ruined it. Really? That ending. If I knew they'd put an ending in like that, I wouldn't have watched it. But I'm a Liam Neeson fan. He was riding off the success of the Taken franchise and other movies like that. He was billed as this, like, in his later years, he's become quite the big action star. So I thought, oh yeah, this will be good. I'll watch this. Yeah, the front of the DVD, the movie poster looks like, oh, it's going to be good. But again, the ending unfortunately doesn't. It's all right. It doesn't live. It's a slow build up and then just a boom. Yeah, boom. I'm afraid. So yeah, ruined it for me really, the ending. But as I said, these are just things that bug me about the film. I still enjoy watching the film. In fact, I watched it again a few days ago. I actually liked it more because I didn't have two noisy children running around cutting out half of the actor's dialogue, and I actually quite enjoyed it a bit more. But again, yeah, there are bits that I've spoken about that kind of ruined it for me, but it's still worth a watch. So if you like Liam Neeson and you like slow burning action movies or survival films, then this is the one for you. My lovely people, that is it for this lovely episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. It's been bloody brilliant being able trying this new way of just recording it all in one go and then chopping out bits that I don't like and bits like that just to edit it a bit better. Gives a bit, yeah, if it helps me with my stutter as well, gives me a bit more flow and I can enjoy it more and I can rant and gives me a bit more freedom to as I said, to the usual format I go by my weekly episodes. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and if you want to leave a comment, that'd be brilliant. And don't forget, oh, fuck's sake. Don't forget to hit the oh, fuck's sake. Sorry. you know what? I'm going to leave this bit in because, fuck it, why not? We got this far. Leave it in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Click the like, the notification bell. And if you want to leave a comment, that's it. If you want to leave a comment, just to see how you liked it and any feedback, bloody brilliant. And yes, I'll see you next week. I will be announcing the movie on Tuesday with the update of the weekly episode I do. If you don't know, if you're new watching this, and if you got this far, I'm on @myfavouritemovies reviewed on Instagram. I upload all of the updates and little goals I've reached and things and bits and bobs, things like that. So go over there, click follow, like a few of my posts. That'd be absolutely brilliant. Right, guys, thank you much for watching. Bye bye. Take care.